All right, so in this loose ball right here, Jared Allen gets it, okay? So if you're Jared Allen, you got to keep the ball on the floor or low. You can't get the ball high in the air. You're going to get it stolen from. Okay, you keep it low, you find someone to throw the ball to right here, okay, or you call timeout. Once you get the ball high, look, you got your double team, so now this ball is going to get stolen, and it's a layup. Ricky Rubio, out of these two Hornets players, you got to take whoever takes the ball. Okay? If it's Gordon Hayward, boom, then you got to go guard him. This player's got to sprint this way. That's why there needs to be communication. Okay? So this player should be already sprinting this way because this is where he's going. It's a cross match. It happens all the time. But look at this. Ricky Rubio doesn't take Gordon Hayward coming off of this handoff right here. He's going to take LaMelo Ball, and so now Gordon Hayward just gets it into the lane, 2-on-1 layup. Can't run drop coverage on Gordon Hayward. This is just giving him a wide open jumper. Come on. All right, again, this is an empty side ball screen, the easiest to hedge. Jared Allen's up, backside defender here. This player sinks down and occupies these two Hornets players. Remember, the second that Gordon Hayward hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than continue to attack off this big's hip, which isn't going to be for long because the sideline's right there, okay, I can recover and bump this backside defender back down, which is going to be quickly. But instead, you're just giving up an open jumper, and it's 2 for Charlotte. Here you go again with drop coverage. So this player's going to get right into the lane. You snake dribble, and it's an easy 2-shot foul. Please hedge this screen. Get up. Look how close to the sideline this player is. The second he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, which is going to be like in a second because the sideline's right here, and we're pushing him that way. Okay, I can recover. In the meantime, backside help, okay, comes from right here. But again, I'm going to be able to recover and bump you back very quickly. But nope, you just give up the lane, and it's going to be an easy 2-shot foul for Charlotte. So what are you doing about this ball screen here? I mean, are you switching? This seems like a pretty easy ball screen to switch. Okay, are you hedging on a pick and pop? Okay, this player here, remember, the second he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than attack off of this big's hip who's hedging high, which pushes him away from the play. Okay, I can recover back onto here. In the meantime, I do need backside help on this pick and pop. But again, I'm pushing this player away this way. And the second he hesitates, which is going to be pretty quickly, I can recover back and bump you back to the corner. Okay? But the Cavs do, nothing about this ball screen. So now it's just going to lead to an easy Hornets layup. All right, so the Cavs are going to double team this strong side ISO. That's wonderful. But we got this player here, first of all, who's guarding this man in the corner here, has got to stay home. Okay, and he even needs to get up the line right here. Okay, this Cavs player right here can occupy both of these Hornets players. Okay, but right here. Okay, so but what needs to happen though is that this player here needs to get over and up the line a decent amount. Because right now on a drive and kick, Ricky Rubio is not going to be able to get over here. So on a drive and kick, you're rotating up as this pass gets made. Okay? And then this player would then rotate to the corner. Okay, this player rotates here, and Ricky Rubio just falls down onto this last Hornets player's option right here. But the Cavs are going to double team here, okay, and ask Ricky Rubio to then get back out. That's never going to happen, and it's a wide open 3. Again, you're in drop coverage. Look at this. You just give this player the lane. So now that forces help. Then you got to help the helper. See, look at right here. Help. Then help the helper, so that opens up the 3-point line, and it leads to an open 3. All of that is because you were in drop coverage, giving the guard the lane. So again, hedge up. Push this guard out, okay? The second he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than keep attacking off of this big who's hedging high his hip, okay, I can recover. Oh, by the way, where exactly is this player going? The backside defender's right here. Okay, so hedge. I'm going to be able to bump this backside defender back down pretty quickly because the guard is going to likely hesitate, pick up his dribble, or bring his dribble back when I hedge high. Okay, but instead, you're just giving up the lane. And look, now the defense is collapsing. No one's ever able to get set. And look, it's just constant scrambling, and it leads to an open 3. Awful by Kevin Love. Okay, fine, you're in the gap. Stop. Dribble's picked up. There's nothing to be in the gaps for once the dribble gets picked up. Okay? So Kevin Love right now should be going to his man, getting to his man, getting to his man. But look at this. Look what he's going to do. He's going to stick around. Oh, and then watch this little cute little gamble right there. So you just never get to your man, and now he's in the lane, draws help, and it's a dunk. Awful by Kevin Love. Okay, fine. You're in the gap. Stop. Dribble's picked up. There's nothing to be in the gaps for once the dribble gets picked up. Okay? So Kevin Love right now should be going to his man. Getting to his man. Getting to his man. But look at this. Look what he's going to do. He's going to stick around. Oh, and then watch this little cute little gamble right there. So you just never get to your man, and now he's in the lane, draws help, and it's a dunk. Not how you guard away from the ball. Stop. Look at Kevin Love. Look at his feet. Why are they together? No. You got to have a wide stance. Left foot out, right foot out. Okay? And then as soon as this player picks up this dribble, so right now, okay, if you're Kevin Love, get to your man. Get to your man. Get to your man. Look at how long it takes for him to get to his man. The ball's in midair. Look at this. The ball is literally here now, and Kevin Love hasn't moved. So it's obviously a wide open three. Wrong side ISO. These are the easiest things to double team right here. This player just needs to drop here. Okay, so now there's no place to go. But then look, on a drive and kick, this player's up, rotates here. This player's up the line, then rotates here. This player rotates here, and this player falls onto this last Hornets player. All of those rotations happen in sync with that first drive and kick. Okay, but instead, you're just going to let Kelly Oubre dust this defender, and it's an easy layup. Not how you guard a stagger screen. Come on, this defender here, okay, you got to go under the first, over the second, and then this player has to show. So this player coming off of these two can't just can't just curl off of both. Off the second one, he's going to have to go out a little bit, and now this chase over the top of the second one can happen. But again, look what happens. You go over the first one, so now there's separation here that can't happen. So, and this player isn't showing like he's supposed to. So this player is just going to come right off the stagger, and it's an open jumper. Horrible transition defense here. Look at this player should be sprinting. Should be sprinting way before to get beneath the three-point line. So this player can step up and not backpedal. Then you can send him right here. There's no place to go. This player has no one to guard other than just space on the floor. But instead, this player's all the way out here. This player's going to end up backpedaling, and it's going to result in an easy layup for Ish Smith. You're Jared Allen. You cannot let anybody get behind you. Stop. What is Jared Allen doing? First of all, why is he even focused here? We got two Hornets players right here. You cannot let either one of them get behind you. You got to slide over here, and if this player's going to cut, then you better go with them. Okay? But look at Jared Allen. He's just going to fall asleep staring at the ball, and now this player's behind him for a dunk. All right, again, you're in drop coverage. So now and again, with drop coverage, these skip passes are very easy to make. So now it's just an easy skip pass out. This player gets into the lane, now it's two. So again, please hedge, all right? Get up. Jared Allen should be up right now. This backside defender's here. The second this ball handler hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than keep attacking off of this big who's hedging his hip, which, by the way, just pushes him further out from the play, okay? I can recover back and bump you back, okay? But in the meantime, I've got to get up. I cannot just give up the lane, okay? But you're running drop coverage, and now look. Look how much closer the skip pass is. So when this player goes into backside help, okay, and you're also not pushing him out anywhere, so you're just letting him just drive the lane freely, and it ends up in an easy two. If you're this player right here, Colin Sexton, this is absurd. Sprint over to the ball, guard the ball, do not gamble. Just get in front of the ball, so that you can play this player one-on-one. But look at this. Jogging, then horrible gamble. So now this player just gets right to the rim for two. Ricky Rubio, you're fine guarding like this, okay? This ball screen's going to get set. Fine. Let the ball screen get set. Ball screen defense will take care of it. Do not start trying to fight over the top of this screen early. Look how Ricky Rubio is going to start trying to fight over the top of this screen early. So now he's going to get blown by. The screen never gets set, and LaMelo Ball's right to the rim for two. Again, this is off of a make. This is insane. There's no way that a Hornets player can be behind you. Someone has to sprint back, notice the player's behind me, and get back. There's no way possible that I can see this when I look at this. How is that? What? How are neither of these players sprinting back immediately to get underneath this player here? That makes no sense and is totally inexcusable, and it's a dunk. Can't go up the gut of a down screen. Stop. This player needs to get attached and show so you can chase. You cannot go up the gut. Look what happens when you go up the gut. So now this player's just going to be able to get it, rip, go into the lane, draw help, and now Miles Bridges is able to go right into the lane, draw more help, and now it's a two-shot foul. Kevin Love, you have to stay connected to your man, okay? He's going to set a screen. I'm either hedging or switching, so I need to be connected either way. This separation can't happen. Look at this. Now this player is just going to fake like he's going to set a screen and slip it. So Kevin Love now is totally lost. You're totally lost. And now you're just giving up a wide open three. Have to get back to bodies in transition and communicate. Stop. This player right here should say, I have ball. So Kevin Love isn't going towards the ball anymore. He's going to find another body right here. Okay, look at this. Look at Kevin Love. He's just standing in a random spot on the floor. Where's the communication? Tell Kevin Love, right here, tell Kevin Love, take this player here. But Kevin Love's going to a random spot on the floor, and it's an open jumper. Okay, Kevin Love is guarding this player right here, all right? This player is guarding this player right here. This is very elementary, okay? Stop. If you're this player here, you have to be seeing ball, seeing man, okay? What is going on right here? Well, look at this. Why are you, stay level with your man. See ball, see man. But what is this player doing here? He just lets his man beat him back door, and it's a layup. Right, I guess there's two mistakes made. One, this can't happen. You cannot guard away above the three-point line away from the ball. Take a step in. So when this player comes this way, I'm stunting, dribbles picked up, recovering, over. But this player doesn't do that. So now he's able to get into the lane. Number two, though, is this player's in the gap now, too. Why is Kevin Love here and his man here? Get out! What are you doing? But instead, Kevin Love is in total no man's land, and now we got another wide open drive to the rim and a layup. All right, where are you getting beat? Come on, let's get up. Let's force this player this way. There's no place to go. This player can even move in a little bit more, but as long as he's in position, wide stance, his feet doesn't take him inward. He can just stunt, dribble picked up, recover. Okay, you can't get beat this way away from any gap help, which is exactly what's going to happen, and you can see it's just right to the rim for a layup. Can't do nothing about this ball screen. It's not much of one, but it is one. So now Gordon Hayward's going to get it, go right to the rim for a layup. Okay? So again, look at if I hedge this screen. First of all, before we talk about anything else, where's this player going? Kevin Love is standing right here in backside help. Now keep in mind, the second this ball handler hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than continue to attack off this big's hip, which just pushes him further away from the play, I can recover, and Kevin Love, who's a step and a half maybe from the roll man, can bump back here. But instead, you're just going to give Gordon Hayward the lane and do nothing about that ball screen, and it's a layup. Okay, when you're switching a ball screen, stop. I can't see this, okay? This separation can't happen. You've got to be level to the screener, so when this player comes off it, you're ready to guard. This player's underneath. See, this player isn't ready to switch. So now look, now this player's able to get through. It's a deflection that you have no chance of getting, and it leads to an alley-oop. Okay, you have to get up on this screen. What is this? Wide open Gordon Hayward three because of a ball screen? I mean, what are you doing here? I'm either switching, okay, or I'm hedging. In which case, this is an empty side screen. I'm hedging right here. Soon as Gordon Hayward hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than attack off this big's hip, and he's so close to the sideline, it's not going to be for very long, I can recover. In the meantime, I need backside help right here. Okay, this player can guard both Hornets players 2 passes away, and I'm going to be able to bump you back pretty quickly. But instead, you do absolutely nothing about this ball screen. Creative ball screen defense right here. Look at this. Let's just give LaMelo Ball a wide open shot right at the rim. I mean, that's really nice ball screen defense. Okay? So Jared Allen, I don't know why he's so far low here, needs to get up. Okay? And again, when LaMelo Ball comes off this screen, we're hedging. As soon as he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than attack off of Jared Allen's hip, which, by the way, you're very close to the sidelines. That's going to be happening almost in an instant. I can recover. In the meantime, though, where exactly is this player going? There's a backside defender right here, okay? So I'm going to be able to hedge and recover pretty quickly, but you're already standing in backside help anyways. The Hornets' spacing's awful, but Instead, you're just going to give LaMelo Ball that? Multiple problems here. Let's see. Stop. Dribbles picked up. This player should be going. Well, first of all, let's look at the first problem. Feet together. No. You have to have a wide stance. Right foot out, left foot out. Okay, that's number one. Number two is once this dribble's picked up, there's no reason. The only thing you need to do is get to your man. There's no need to be in the gaps anymore. Now it's just get to your man because the dribble's picked up. Okay? But instead, look at this. Look at this player doesn't move. This player takes his first step by the time the ball's already in this player's hands, and so it's going to be an open catch and shoot three. What is Jared Allen doing here? I mean, offense is just like defense. You have to be seeing the ball at all times on offense. Head on a swivel with where the ball is. Okay? But look at Jared Allen here. Stop. Why is Jared Allen not sprinting back? Okay? This player's sprinting back. Why is Jared Allen not sprinting back? Look at if Jared Allen stops right now and just goes. This is a 2-on-2. Look what happens here. Jared Allen is walking, not even getting back at all. So now this player's here. Where's Jared Allen? So now this is a 2-on-1 and a 2-shot foul. Or stupid drop coverage. So here LaMelo Ball, just have a wide open jumper. Okay, so again, we want to hedge this. Push LaMelo Ball out of here. Okay, you're hedging high. The second he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than just to keep attacking off of this big's hip who's hedging high, which just pushes him further away from the lane, I can recover. In the meantime, I do need backside help right here. Okay, but again, I'm going to be able to recover and bump you back very quickly. Instead, you're giving up wide open jumpers. Nice. Again, you have to communicate and transition. Stop. One person here needs to take the ball, okay? Ricky Rubio's got to say, I got ball. This player can't leave. If you leave, okay, this player's either taking a three and missing it, and nobody's here to box this player out, okay? Or what's going to happen is going to happen. So you need to stay here. Ricky Rubio's got to say, I got ball, so this player knows to stay here. Instead, we got two people going to the ball, and that happens. Another issue with drop coverage is, look, this big's dropping to the ball, okay? Watch when he goes to contest this layup, there's nobody to box his man out, so it's an easy put-back dunk. So please, stop giving up the lane. Please, okay? Hedge. Look at this right here, all right? As soon as this ball handler here hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than continue to attack off of this big's hip, which just pushes him further away from the play, okay, I can recover. In the meantime, the Hornets spacing isn't terrific because this player's standing pretty much right here in backside help. This player can occupy these Hornets players 2 passes away. But I'm able to recover and bump you back over pretty quickly. But instead, you're just going to give LaMelo Ball the lane, and even though he misses this layup, you go to contest it so there's no one to take Miles Bridges, and it's a putback dunk. More drop coverage, more disaster. Look at this. You just give this player the lane. How is that your ball screen defense? How? Okay? So right here, hedge this ball screen. Okay? Up. The second this guard hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, okay, I can recover. Now, that in this case is not that big of a deal because this backside defender is standing and waiting for this player to roll. So why are you not, again, if this guard does anything other than attack off of this big's hip who's hedging high, okay, I can recover back. But what am I even, this player is standing in backside help waiting. Why are you giving up the lane? This makes no sense at all. Again, you're in drop coverage. You're giving up the lane. That forces everybody to collapse, and now that leads to this cutter getting right to the rim and drawing a 2-shot foul. So again, look at how close to the sideline. Hedge. The second this ball handler picks up his dribble, hesitates, brings his dribble back, which is going to be like in less than a second because the sideline is so close, I'm going to be able to recover. In the meantime, I need backside help right here, and this player can occupy these Hornets players 2 passes away. But I'm going to be able to recover so fast, you just need to be in backside help for about a second, even less, and then you can bounce back. But instead, you just give up the lane, and now this player's going to get right to the rim and draw a 2-shot foul. Okay, you're in drop coverage on a pick and pop. So this player's never going to be able to drop towards the ball and get all the way back out here. So look at this. Now this player's just going to be able to pump fake, go right into the lane, blocking foul, 2 shots. So again, how do we defend this ball screen and put this big in a position to actually succeed? Okay, so right here we're hedging. All right, we're pushing this guard out this way. The second he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than attack off of this big who's hedging high his hip, which just pushes him further away from the play, we're good. Okay, in the meantime, I need backside help right here. But again, I should be able to bump you back pretty quickly. Okay, but you're running drop coverage, expecting this big to drop, then come out to the three-point line, and there's just no chance of that happening. You got to get back to bodies in transition, not random spots on the floor. This is a random spot. How are two people guarding this Hornets player? Now, I can't see what's going on, but right around now, there should be some communication, okay? I've got, well before this needs to be called out. I've got this player, so you come here, okay? What is Kevin Love doing? Look at this. Just still standing in the middle of nowhere. So it's a wide open three. Problem with drop coverage is, look at this. You're going to let this, first of all, this is not drop coverage because this player's going under, okay? Drop coverage is you go over the top. You cannot go under for drop coverage because then look at that. It's just right to the rim, and then it leads to an easy putback dunk. But again, I want to hedge this, okay? Get up, this horns action by the Hornets, up. The second this guard hesitates, picks up his dribble, does anything other than continue to attack off of this big who's hedging high his hip, I can recover. Also, where is this player going? The backside help is slowly standing and waiting, and I'm going to be able to bump you back very quickly, okay? But instead, you're in drop coverage, which you don't even execute the right way because the guard goes under, and it's just an easy dunk. Okay, this is like middle school basketball tips here, but what is Jared Allen doing? This player's wide open for three. Why are you not immediately getting in this player's way and jamming him with your butt and boxing him out? Look at this. Jared Allen sits here. So now it's an easy offensive rebound and a two-shot foul. What's Jared Allen doing here? If you're going to get beat this way. There's a gap defender. He should move in a little bit, but there's a gap defender right here. I can't get beat this way without gap help. I can get beat this way here. So I am up, angling this player right here. Into this second defender right there. Again, he needs to be another half step in, but that's what I'm doing. Instead, Jared Allen's going to get beat away from where his gap help is, and it leads to an easy two. Starting off of an offensive rebound is just like transition. You got to get to body. Stop. So if you're Ricky Rubio right here, your man just got the board. Stay in front of him. This player needs to get back out to his body, right? I mean, it's just another half-court offensive set for the Hornets. But look what happens. This player is going to stick around and trap. We actually have three players guarding the ball, and that leads to an open three. Right here, I'm going under this screen 10 times out of 10. Come on. Right here, this player just needs to get up, jam the screener, and you can go under. Okay, this ball screen's set near half court. All right? So you can easily just go under. If you want to switch it, which there's no need to, but if you do want to switch it, this player has to get up and ready to guard right away. This player's underneath, so he's in the gaps, and this player can just send his man right into where you are. But this player is sagging when he switches. This player switches over the top, and it just leads to disaster, and Charlotte's back to the line shooting two. Ricky Rubio, just guard one-on-one. Play him up, straight up one-on-one. Look at this. Ricky Rubio's going to start sagging for a screen that isn't even set yet. Why would you even be sagging anyways? If you get screened, get screened. That's fine. Why are you trying to walk into a screen? Look at this. Why is he trying to walk into a screen like this? He's sagging. Look at this. Look at him taking a step. Look at him getting he's walking into a screen. So now LaMelo Ball's able to blow by him, and it's a layup. Bad transition defense. Why is this bad transition defense? This player should be sprinting in a straight line, a straight line, a straight line, a straight line. That's the quickest way to get back. Then around the three-point line, then you can come towards the ball. When you start just going right down the middle right away, that means it takes you a longer time to get back. Okay? And that's what this player, look at this. That's what this player does. So now he's guaranteed to be behind the ball, and it's a layup. What is Lauri Markkanen doing? Stop. Okay, this dribble's picked up. All right? Dribble's picked up. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out to your man. Okay? Right now. No waiting. There's no need to be in the gaps or helping the helper. There's nothing to do other than get to your man. Okay? But look what Lauri Markkanen does. What on earth is he doing? He's continues to move inwards. Now this player's going to get right to the rim for a layup. Okay, number one, you're about to see a horrendous gamble. Let's just show it. That is a terrible gamble, okay? But again, here's where communication and transition comes in. Now, should this player have gambled? No. If he doesn't gamble, then yeah, he's just sitting here guarding one-on-one. But we don't need everybody diving towards the middle of the floor, okay? Right now, if this player's got to yell then, I got help, so that means Lauri Markkanen can come over here, okay? Or Lauri Markkanen says, I got your help, you stay here. You got to communicate, okay? But everybody goes to the middle of the floor, nobody takes Gordon Hayward, and it just leads to an open catch-and-shoot three. You're in drop coverage, which I can't stand, but why is this player coming in backside help? The backside defender's right here, okay? If anything, you want to stay kind of towards the middle of the floor, okay? Because if a ball does get swung to the corner, you got to go here. But you're not look at how you're not coming all the way replacing in the corner yet. You are probably right here. Stop. You're good right here. Okay? So now you can go anywhere. Okay? If the ball gets swung here, rotate here, and this player X's out here. Okay? Certainly if the ball gets swung up top, you can then go guard up top. But this player is going to go all the way down to the corner already, and it leads to a wide open three. Right, more bad transition defense from Jared Allen. Stop, okay? You just got pickpocketed. So sprint, 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 sprint in a straight line. You have an extra second here, okay? So now, go, 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 go. Look what happens here. We got a trailer coming this way that's helping you out. But Jared Allen gambles towards the ball, and now instead of him being ahead of the ball and this trailer being able to come in and help you out and turn this into a 2-on-2, you're just giving up a dunk. Okay, more bad transition defense. This player's got to communicate, okay? I got ball, which he does. Now, Lauri Markkanen should know this, but he's got to stay here, okay? But look, we have two players going to the ball, no one taking Gordon Hayward, and it's right back to the line shooting two. More terrible transition defense off the steal. Stop, okay? So right now, Charlotte's got this ball. If you sprint in a straight line, now in a straight line, you will be underneath the ball, which is all we need, okay? And then, you can come over around the three-point line, free throw line, whatever. If you go towards the ball, that guarantees you're behind the ball. So look at this. This is you're behind the ball because you went towards the ball. If you had been continuing to sprint in a straight line, you'd be right around here and you could take the ball, okay? And this player could stay home. But instead, a 2-on-2 becomes a 2-on-1 and it's a dunk. Why on earth are you in drop coverage here? This is unbelievable. So now LaMelo Ball gets into the lane, draws help, wide open corner three, okay? So again, right here, now this player doesn't have to feverishly be fighting over this screen, okay? He can just take his time to make sure this player can't split through. Look at how close to the sideline this is. Get up, Jared Allen. The sideline's right there. The second he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, which is going to be about 0.5 seconds, okay, I can recover. In the meantime, sure, I need backside help. All right, this player can guard these Hornets players 2 passes away. But I'm going to be able to recover and bounce you back in less than a second. But instead, you're in dumb drop coverage, and now this player, instead of getting pushed to the sideline, is given the lane, and it's a wide open three. You have to be seeing the ball and your man at all times. This is why you like to have pointers out, pointing at ball, pointing at man. So you're not taking your eye off either for more than a second. Your head's on a swivel, okay? When you start look at this ball watching, lose sight of your man. So now everyone's got to collapse, and it's going to eventually lead, look at this, to a wide open catch and shoot three. Don't guard past the three-point line away from the ball. Stop, okay? Look at these two players. Drop underneath the three-point line. Drop underneath the three-point line. Who cares that your players are out, the players you're guarding are out here? So now, when this player gets up, he can just easily send his man this way, and I'm in the gaps. There's no place for him to go. I mean, I can stunt, and then my man is way out past the three-point line here. So I'm gonna get down, have this player come up, force him this way, right into where I am. But instead, this player's left on an island. He's going to get beat. Look, now everybody's got to collapse. And again, the defense is scrambling, and it leads to a dunk. Can't run drop coverage with no backside help. Look, now this player catches it, so now this player's got to step up here, and that leaves the corner wide open for a wide open catch and shoot three for Kelly Oubre. So let's back it up right here. Come on, hedge. Look at this. look where this player can't go anywhere. The backside defender's right here, but I'm pushing this guard out. The second he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than continue to attack off of this big's hip, okay, which, by the way, just pushes him further away and pretty close to half court, I can recover back and bump this backside defender back over. But again, the backside defense is literally standing and waiting right here. The Hornets' spacing is atrocious, but instead, you're going to give the lane, which make these with no backside help, and it just leads to a wide open three. Okay, right now, if you're this player here guarding in the corner, okay, you've got to be jamming this player now, getting him out of here. He cannot be just chilling in this dunker spot, okay? Like right now, okay? I am over and I am jamming this player, keeping him out of the lane, or keeping him out of the paint. Jamming him. He is earning every inch on this court. And now it's going to make it easier for me to box him out. But look what happens. This player does absolutely nothing. So now he never jammed that player and pushed him out. So now look, now where he is. Now he's literally boxing him out once this three goes up. And it's just going to be an easy offensive rebound and put back for Charlotte.